What's up, Limitless North? I'm Makai Block, and I wanted to do something cool for today's live stream. I haven't live streamed in a little while, so I wanted to jump back on and say hi to you guys, but more than anything, I wanted to give you a glimpse into one of my other businesses that I'm doing and show you kind of the tips, the tricks, the strategies that I'm implementing, and really show you how I'm putting into practice the stuff that I've learned through over 14 years of business and running this business, running this clothing company, and pushing things through in my life. So it's a brand new year. It's 2018, and I feel like I've taken the last handful of years of growth and development and learning and application, and I'm finally able to really put it into practice in a very cool way with my business. So I just wanted to give you a look into that and kind of just cross over so you guys can see what I'm doing with Elevated and how I'm building my businesses. So one of the coolest things that we're doing is every single week for this year, we're releasing a brand new design for Elevated. We're doing one design on a range of products. We're pushing them out, and they're limited, so there's only 35 of each piece available. Once they're gone, they're gone. And we have our staple products on the website, which allows us to consistently generate revenue from new customers. But then we have this way that we're releasing brand new designs and new projects and new pieces and pushing them out and always creating consistency and freshness to the company, and really just giving back to our brand, the people that have helped us grow, the people that have engaged with us. And so we're building an amazing mailing list there of our most loyal fans and customers, the people that have helped us grow and build over the last handful of years, and it's our way to give back to them. So there's a process that I want to show you guys. Every single week we're going to release these designs on Monday, and it's usually one design on a range of product. So hats, hoodies, t-shirts, things like that, guys and girls. And then we release them to our exclusive mailing list first. So day one, Monday, they go out to our mailing list at a discount. And then day two, we release them to our On the List group, which is a private Facebook membership group with all the athletes that want to be sponsored by us, that are building relationships with us, that are posting our content. And so we kind of give them access to it. We put the price back up to full price for them, but they do have a promo code that they can use to shop. And then we always give them some free product as well with every order they place, because it's our way to really just build a loyal core following for Elevated. Now, day three, Wednesday comes, and we release these products to the general public. So we do that via social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We publish our blog posts, we push them out, and then we start advertising. So we run Facebook ads, we run Instagram ads, YouTube ads, and we push people to a landing page where before they get access to the product that they're clicking for, they get a chance to join our mailing list and get 15% off that product. And that just helps us continue to grow our list over here, which is our main bread and butter, because as we consistently release these designs, people want access to that list because they're going to start selling out quickly as we grow our mailing list. Eventually, every single day that we push out new product, they're going to sell right like that, because there's only 35 of each of these pieces available, right? So we start advertising, we push people to a landing page, we get them on our mailing list, which grows our main bread and butter, and they feel hooked up, and they get first access and a discount to all the products. And then once they're sold out, they're sold out. So we just keep pushing people through the system. Every single Monday, we release to our list at a discount. Tuesday, put the price back at full price, release it to our On the List athletes so they feel hooked up and have an opportunity to buy secondly. And then Wednesday goes to the general public. And so if people miss out and they're already sold out by that time, they see the cool products coming out. We still push them out. We still advertise them. They just don't have access to them. And so they want to get on our list. And so creating a captive audience that feels hooked up, that feels like they have exclusivity, access, perks, we'll do giveaways and stuff like that to our mailing list. We're just adding a ton of value to our fans and to our audience, which creates this thriving environment of awesome fans, customers, and audience members that pay attention to what we're doing. And by creating something every single week and releasing it limited, it keeps freshness to the brand. There's always people coming back to see what we're doing, to see what we're up to see if they like the product we're releasing. And we have such a large audience that doesn't matter if the shirts are for everybody. You're going to find one, at least in the year, that you need, that you want to get your hands on because you love it, And so as long as we continue to grow our audience members, every piece is going to sell out, and that creates predictability in the business, which up until this point, I have never had predictability in my company with Elevated. I've always just shown up and worked incredibly hard. I started this brand when I was 16. Grew up in Northwest Montana. I was just an action sports kid. I was snowboarding every day in the winter, wakeboarding every day in the summer, and I had this brand that I created, and I didn't really know what to do with it. So I grew it organically. I got it into some skate shops. I started sponsoring athletes and events all over the world. Then I moved down to LA and just started expanding production. But I had no idea what I was doing other than just like showing up and working my butt off every day, every night, 18, 19, 20-hour days. Can't tell you how many all-nighters I pulled in my life. And it's ridiculous. And I grew an amazing brand out of that, which was so exciting. And I really have a captive audience and a lot of great stuff, but I just never knew how to take advantage of that. And some of the stuff that I've learned is really consistency is the key to success. I say that all the time on this channel. Consistency is the key to success. But the next thing is creating processes and systems in your business. Because one of the greatest things a mentor ever said to me is don't work in your business, work on your business. And I was always working in it. I'd show up and I'd be the guy that pushed everything forward. And I still am in a lot of ways. But I've learned to step back, get the dirty work and the busy work handled from other people. I have virtual assistants, I have employees, I have athletes and people that work with me. But I let them handle stuff, and I work on the large scale stuff, creating processes and systems where every single day I can show up and do a set number of things and know that I'm going to get a certain result out of that. And then I just have to work on scaling those, 5 things that I do. And as I scale them, the business grows, the predictability grows. So having predictability in your business is key, especially if you're a small business owner or a young entrepreneur. You don't have consistency. You're wondering where your next paycheck's going to come from. You're living paycheck to paycheck. That's terrible. If I could have learned this earlier and done this all over, that's exactly what I would do, is create processes that I could grow and scale. And that's the only way you're ever going to sell a business, guys, is if you have systems in place. Nobody's going to buy you. They're going to buy your business. They need predictability. They need systems that they can come in and take over. And so if you have a business but you don't have systems and processes and ways that things are done consistently every single time to give a desired result, there's nothing to buy there. But not only is there nothing to buy from an outside source, maybe you don't want to sell your business, there's nothing for you there. You're not running a business, you just have a job that you're working at all the time and stressed out and tapped out. So the way to escape that, the way to escape the craziness, is to create predictability in your life. And the way you create predictability is by creating systems and processes where you show up and you do A, B, C, and D consistently. And you know that that will always lead to E, which is your result. And then so if you want more E, more money, more whatever, more production, you scale A, B, C, and D, or any one of those, and you watch how that affects your output, your result. And so with me, that's kind of what I'm doing. We design a product, we shoot our product and catalog it, and then we release it every single week. And we do videos, and we do live streams, and we push it out in a very specific structure. So now I finally have this business that I'm in control of, that I know the exact steps I need to take to grow it. So every week we push out product, we sell a certain amount of it, and I can create predictability. I know that every time I release a product, I'm at least going to make this much money, right? And then all I have to focus on is, okay, where are the bottlenecks? Where are the things that I can scale or fix? They're going to lead to more revenue. So I can either increase the number of products I offer, or I can grow my list, which is, I definitely want to grow my list. So the more I put into my mailing list, the more chances I'm going to sell out every time I release something, right? So that's one of those steps. That's A, grow my list. Great. So focus on adding more people in my mailing list. And then the next thing to do is, so consistently, every single week I'm releasing a product. I don't want to change that. I don't want to flood my list and create too many products. Once a week is great. But can I throw a hat into the mix instead of just a t-shirt? Can I add one more product to the line with that design? There's a possibility. The other thing I can do is experiment with pricing. I can do higher price points on certain products and create more revenue that way. I can offer more of the product. So instead of 35 pieces, I can bump it up to 50 or 100 as the demand increases, right? So then how do I get more sales out of that process? Well, I can do more live streams on my Instagram. I can engage with my fans better. I can show them every single day consistently and give them updates of like, well, here's how many we have of this left. It's selling out. There's only 5 left. If you want to buy them, go buy them. I can do more advertising. I can pay attention to where the advertising is coming in and how that leads to building a bigger list. And so whatever's working there, put more money into it, build a better list. And so all of a sudden, I hope this makes sense to you guys, I have predictability in my business. And I know that, okay, so there's 35 of each of these pieces available. If I sell out, that means I make X amount of money of every piece, right? And so even if I break even by adding people to my mailing list, I win, because in the long run, I can scale my output by having a bigger mailing list. So let's say I can make $10,000 with one release. Well, then I know I can literally spend $10,000 on advertising these products to get more people to my mailing list. So if I do that every single week, how much am I going to grow that list, ensuring that next week I make more and more and more product or more money, and I just step up these steps in the process. So that's it, guys. I wanted to show you kind of what I'm doing with Elevated and give you a sense of how this actually works and how this success mindset actually plays out in real life and into real businesses, and all this stuff that I've learned, being able to finally implement it in my business and see those results is amazing, and it's so refreshing and so exciting. And so, I just wanted to share that, and hopefully you guys get some inspiration, some ideas for your own businesses, your own pursuits. And if I can help you, if I can encourage you, if I can inspire you in any way, I'm so glad to do that. I'd love to talk with you, hear about what you're working on, and all that stuff. But let me just run you through these products so you can see what we're doing. This is week number 2 of our consistent releases. We're going to be doing it every single week. And since I've got you here, I just want to show you what the product is. So first and foremost, this is the Elevated course design. It's a men's crewneck sweatshirt. Everything we do with Elevated is incredibly comfortable, incredibly soft, super high-end, and has a great fit and feel to it. A lot of times with crewneck sweatshirts, you'll get a very boxy, heavy, weird-fitting crewneck. Well, we love to pay attention to detail and get the highest quality products on the market, so our fit is very important to us. So slimmer fit, longer body, which is really poignant to our industry. The sleeves are longer. It's got a nice raglan cut here, which kind of brings it in. Beautiful print on it. A lot of attention to detail. And just super soft, great fitting, comfortable piece. So they're thick, they're warm, they're nice, but they're not heavy, they're not stiff, they're not boxy. Really nice piece. So that's this. We have the hat, which I've been holding. You saw that. This is 2D embroidery, so really nice thread count and stitching that comes over here. Pops off the hat, gives it a lot of detail and shape. These snapbacks are super nice. I love the fit. Done a lot of research and time put into each one of these pieces. And then we have the women's dolman tees. So these are a wide neck, kind of boxy, flowy scoop tee. Really nice, super soft, incredibly comfortable. They fit really well. Just love how these drape. We have the white version, we have the black version, so really nice stark white. The cool thing about this design is if you know our company, if you love our brand, it's a great way to really proudly represent Elevated. And the way that people do that, and the reason people do that, is because it makes them feel a part of the industry that we represent. And so not every piece is, a giant design on it, but this one is, because it's a really cool, flagship for the brand in a sense. So here's the men's tee, really, really nice stark white on this print. I love that contrast. Our men's tees are really long, great fit, super comfortable, slimmer, really, really soft, incredibly, incredibly high quality pieces. So if you're more of a classy, kind of clean white shirt, this is a great one for you. I love that. And again, super nice products here. We have the women's burnout hoodies. These fly. Every time we go to an event and put these out, they just sell like crazy. We get so many compliments on them. It's a great longer length body, super soft, lightweight material, longer sleeves. Really just a beautiful product. When people wear it, it looks so good, and we get so many compliments on them. Girls love these, so we love to put them out. Then we have the women's tall hoodie. So this is actually embroidery on here, which is really nice, you know, higher quality, super thick embroidery, a lot of texture to it, really durable. These hoodies are great. They're actually, you know, really long body, so tall hoodie. They've got the two-tone draw cords, a lot of attention to detail on these pieces. So there is thumb holes sewn into the sleeves, and just very soft, incredibly comfortable, warm, longer cut. People wear these to ski hills all the time. They're super popular for us, so love that. And then last but not least, we have the men's hoodie. So this is a 10-ounce ring spun cotton, super soft, incredibly warm hoodie. People wear these ski hills all the time just by themselves because they're so soft, so warm, so comfortable. Really great fit to it, longer body, longer sleeves, really thick and warm, like I said. And again, this is embroidery, so really nice thread work on there. Everything we do is so high quality with our brand. We love bringing the highest quality products to the market, distinguishing ourselves that way. Literally, our customers come back to us consistently and say, your shirt makes the rounds 2 or 3 times a week because it's my favorite piece that I've ever owned. It's my favorite piece in my wardrobe. And that's such a compliment for me to hear that, you know, creating a brand that is growing so much, that has so many compliments behind it that people just love. And that's what we're doing with Elevated, is creating a core group of fans that love our brand, that are champions for us, that we can hook up. Oftentimes when people order stuff from us, we throw in free product without them even knowing it, so they get it and there's an extra surprise. We just want to go that distance to create very loyal, excited fans that are raving for us. So, you know, just wanted to show you guys these pieces. If you like any of these, there's a chance that some of them are left. They're selling out pretty fast. If you're watching the live stream, there's definitely a couple available right now. You can go to the link in the video description. I'll make sure to put a website in there, but it's just www.elevatedclothingco.com, and you can click the shop button. There's a limited release section on there. You click on that, you'll be taken to all this. If you want to join our mailing list, go to our website, enter your email in, or go to our contact form and just send us an email. Say, hey, I'd love to get on your mailing list, and that way you can keep up with what we're doing with the brand. I also am going to talk a lot with our audience over there as I do YouTube videos and build a channel for Elevated. I'm going to show a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So if you guys are interested in building a clothing business, you can see exactly what we're doing, how we're building, how we engage. You can pick up some of those tips and tricks. I try and keep my businesses separate. So Limitless North, I don't talk a lot about Elevated. I don't show you guys a lot about what I'm doing over there just because it's a different audience. But if you're interested, I mean, I'm happy to share stuff over here, and it is cool to see real life, you know, how I apply these techniques and tactics and strategies to my own business. So I'm happy to share that stuff with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a while since I've live streamed, but I hope you're enjoying the consistent videos that we're putting up on this channel. Love you guys, appreciate you. Really happy to have you here, and we're just growing an amazing audience, an amazing channel, and I can't wait for new content. There's a lot of stuff coming out. It's been a busy start to the year. I just have a lot of things that I'm managing, so I will start live streaming again, and we will have a lot of great content coming out to Limitless North. So thank you guys. I'm Makai Block. God bless you. Have an amazing day, an amazing week, and I will see you on the next one.